Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque says President Rodrigo Duterte is irritated with Rappler reporter Pia Ranada. That's why he gave the order to bar her from Malacanang. Roque's explanation comes a day after he said personal dislike is not a valid reason to bar a reporter from covering events in Malacanang. His latest remark also contradicts Executive Secretary Salvador Medjaldea, who earlier said Rappler is barred from covering Malacanang because Duterte was just implementing the Securities and Exchange Commission decision against the media entity. The Office of the Executive Secretary also said Rappler needs a temporary restraining order from the Court of Appeals to continue operating. Roque says Ranada was only allowed to cover presidential events after the SEC decision in January because the president liked her. But all this changed when Duterte supposedly lost confidence in Rappler. The decision to bar Rappler came after the Senate hearing on the controversial frigates deal. Malacanang insisted reports by Rappler in the Philippine Daily Inquirer on Special Assistant to the President Bongo's intervention on the controversial deal were fake news. But the Malacanang press corps on Wednesday says Ranada remains an MPC member. The MPC also reminds Malacanang it is an independent media organization that decides on issues involving its membership without interference from the palace. This is the first known incident after the Marcos regime where a Philippine president specifically ordered to ban a journalist and a member of MPC from all presidential events. Rappler in a statement describes the move as another instance of power attempting to intimidate independent journalists. The Human Rights Watch calls Malacanang's move to bar Rappler a broader assault on journalists and news organizations whose critical watchdog role has magnified the government's poor human rights record.